him.
I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news.
Schmack-a-magab, it's time for the only news that matters. And it's time to Belcher Bash. Yes, let's do the Belcher Bash. Sammy Hagar Belcher addresses accusations about Jason Bonham's absence from his performance through a statement on Instagram. A fan's question suggested a parallel between Bonham's departure and Van Halen's treatment of Gary Cherone. This prompted Hagar to explain the actual situation. In other words, here comes a lot of bullshit. The fan asked this. He said, "Would it have been worth being there if Jason Bonham would have been there? Why'd you pull a Van Halen on him?" Well, Belcher heard that and he said, "I'm not sure where you're coming from on this. He had to leave the tour last summer. Kenny, he replaced him last minute. Jason's schedule, you'll see, he was in Europe, wasn't available for rehearsal or anything for the residency. He had other commitments, Black Country Union, Led Zeppelin experience, etc." Belcher emphasizes his different approach to handle lineup changes. He says, "I'm sure him and I will play again sometime. We don't have a problem, and hopefully you don't either. It would be wrong to just use Kenny and then throw him out. That's what Van Halen did to Gary Cherone. It's not the way I do things. It's not. So you're not going to kick Kenny out of the band last minute, but you kicked Jason Bonham out of the band after he had to deal with what he had to deal with." Jason Bonham said it in the press, like he was surprised that he was replaced. He pulled a Van Halen. The article also went on to say, well, Jason Bonham is busy doing this and that and the other thing. Even these websites are clueless on these lies. Yeah, he has a lot of things to do. Jason Bonham booked all that shit because he got fired from Sammy Belcher's band. "Oh, I'm sure I'm going to play with him again." Bullshit. Ain't going to happen, man. And, Sammy's always like bitching at the brothers about Michael Anthony. It's the same thing, man. The only difference between what Van Halen did to Michael Anthony and what Sammy Hagar did to Jason Bonham is that they didn't talk bad about each other. That's about the only thing, But everything else, Michael, you're fired. Get out of here. Jason, you're fired. Get out of here. That's what happened. Jason Bonham left the tour to go take care of his ailing mother, right? And while he's taking care of his ailing mother, that's when, they got Kenny to fill in some shows. But then it became, Kenny's going to just finish the tour and stay with me. It's insane. It's insane that Sammy will say, well, I'm not just going to kick out Kenny. I don't do that. Van Halen does. And there you go, him bad-mouthing Van Halen again. The guy can't stop. You'll see in a future interview. I respect them. I love them. I want to, I love Eddie. And me and Eddie were great, but now me and Alex aren't great, but I love Alex. But here, man, Van Halen brothers are backstabbers. They do that shit to people, not me. And yet nobody calls them out. I mean, who the hell are these idiots interviewing this guy? Oh, it's not an interview, actually. It's a post. This is posting. So nobody's actually interviewing Sammy Belcher. But this will fly under the radar and nobody will notice because the world is full of morons, But the only news that matters, I'm going to say it loud and proud. Sammy Hagar Belcher is full of shit, and he sucks. I hate his voice, and I hate his lyrics. His lyrics are fucking ridiculous. Bad motor scooter? Get the fuck out of here. And every now and then I'll get an imbecile leaving me a comment like, hey man, yeah, Sammy Hagar lives rent-free in your head, man. Man, Sammy Hagar is this and that. You're obsessed with Sammy Hagar. You're obsessed with Sammy Hagar. Look, here's the deal. This is fun. Bashing Belcher makes me happy. I don't take it as serious as you do. Like, you know, painting me as somebody like you dope. Well, there you go. I'm not saying all Sammy Hagar fans are like that, but most of them are. Anyway, yeah, it's something I love doing. So, you know, if you don't like it, you know, keep watching. All right, yeah, that's it. I just wanted to bring up another little hypocritical. It's almost like every time Sammy Belcher talks, it's just lies, just spewing out of his mouth, and now he changes his thing with 1 second. Oh, I have no problem with David Lee Roth. Then he bashes David Lee Roth. Then he comes back with, oh, I think it's great that he's playing live again. Everybody, he throws in a little dig, like, oh, it may not be perfect. Yeah, like you, right? You prick, you know? And now, oh, the Van Halen brothers, they do that. You know, it's like, I thought you were going to stop bashing everybody. No, but he doesn't. He keeps flipping the script, man. Fuck Sammy Hagar Belcher. And thank you for watching The Only News That Matters. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring that little notification bell. Especially you idiots out there. Please subscribe, you morons. And you cool people as well. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and schmack 'em a gob.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. And so never more shall we see you again.